Yo, what's going on, everybody? You're listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to beautiful people.
What's going on, beautiful people?
What's going on? What's going on? I'll tell you this. So, my sister, everyone knows my sister's doing Thanksgiving for the first time. Everyone knows. I can't believe that's
I
even
forgot.
I can't believe that's a statement.
I forgot.
I know.
I don't know if everyone knows.
Everyone knows my family life.
People know.
People know.
People do know. Which thank you.
And
thank you for knowing.
Wait, I want to say this. If you DM me a quote I said, I don't remember what I
said.
I just want to get ahead of that. I don't remember what I say here sometimes.
I would say frequently.
Yeah.
There's maybe a 50% retention rate.
For me.
Yeah.
I leave, I go, oh, how was it, Robbie?
You'll remember a joke.
I remember a joke every so often.
You'll remember word for word. You'll be like, no, I said this.
I'm not a big verbatim guy.
But yeah.
Anyways, so as everyone knows, my sister's hosting Thanksgiving for the first time ever this year, right?
Ever. Okay.
Big moves in my family. Big moves are happening, right?
Transition of duties.
The passing of the torch.
Yeah. When
the mother lets the daughter do Thanksgiving?
I suppose. Not really. I would say this. I would say it's a trainee holiday.
Fire. It's almost.
This is the training wheels.
Yeah. My mother would never.
Christmas is the passing of the torch.
My mother would never give up Christmas.
This is a trainee holiday.
It's like, when your dad lets you drive in the parking lot?
This is what that is.
It's like, we're at ShopRite. Why don't you drive home, Sebastian? No highways.
Yeah.
It's not a real drive,
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
It's a trainee.
Oh, and the critiques are going to happen.
It's like, I guess Palm Sunday may be a trainee holiday.
No, that's Palm Sunday's light. My sister's doing Palm Sunday level events.
Yeah. For your family.
In my family.
Well, Palm Sunday was pretty big in my family, actually.
Oh, yeah, it was big in mine because we would split it.
It was like Easter. Yeah,
we would split it. So one family got Palm Sunday,
exactly.
one family got Easter.
Yeah.
Both
and Staten Island was Palm Sunday.
Yeah,
so it was basically Easter.
Of course, Staten Island was Palm Sunday. What are we talking about? Of course. The Palms. One day a year we would smoke blunt.
And then it would be Queens, actually, was Easter, where I would go.
In Staten Island, Palm Sunday, fuck zigzags, fucking getting a backwoods.
You would smoke the palms?
We would just smoke straight palms, bro. Bro,
you put weed in the palms?
Bro, people were smoking it out of apples. In Staten Island, we were smoking out of palms behind St. Joseph St. Thomas. Oh, shit.
Is this real?
I got no easy wires.
Is this real?
I got no easy wires. No worry, bro. Pulls out a cross. Fucking boom, bada bing. Next thing you know, we're all coughing up a lung. And you know what? When you smoke a joint rolled out of a palm that should only be good for 2 people, somehow magically, 10 people could smoke on that joint. It was the joint that kept giving. You're saying it was an Easter
miracle. It was a
Palm Sunday miracle.
Jesus miracle.
The fish should have only fed 10 people, but it fed 100.
Wow.
The joint should have only got 2 high. It got 10 high.
Wow.
The palm joints.
Well, anyways, Thanksgiving.
So my sister's getting the pass of the torch, right?
That's nice.
So, I don't know. We've talked about my insecurities about being an adult on this podcast.
You want to do something.
I need to do something.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
You
have a week to decide.
No, I don't, because the menu is set.
The menu is set.
You don't have a week to decide.
Oh,
this is how I know.
You can't get assigned a Sebastian. You have to get assigned a significant thing and lock it in already.
Yeah,
it can't be like Sebastian plate ?
No, this is how I know you've never brought anything to an event.
Okay.
You've never
but I would. I think if I were to be like, I want to bring something, I don't know what it is yet, they'd be like, all right, he's figuring it out.
Yeah, that means they have no faith in what you're bringing.
Yeah.
They have zero faith.
I'm assuming they have no faith in what you're doing. That's what I'm doing.
They have faith?
Nah, I mean, they have faith.
What are you talking? I'll tell you
Nothing.
what.
I heard you talking to your sister yesterday. She's like, whatever you want, Sebastian.
Don't you dare tell them what I was saying to my sister. Don't you dare.
This is what you're saying. You're telling.
Let me lie.
She's like, I'm going to make sure I get the staples, but you can do whatever you want on top of that.
Lie. Let me lie for the
All
pod.
right, lie. No, all right, you got to get it set today. Yeah.
So but I want to bring. I don't want to be a.
No, of course you don't want to be a
I
for
show up.
Sure.
Like I don't want to show up empty-handed. We're not big drinkers in my family.
Okay.
Especially that we're not gonna. There's no one gonna be slamming.
I don't think
beers.
you're gonna be trusted with a sink or swim item.
Nah,
So I don't think it needs to be locked in necessarily.
And we all know my thoughts. You don't bring a fucking dish you need to heat up to someone else's house.
You don't think so?
Unless it goes right in the oven at whatever.
What if it's your mother's house?
That would be a fucking nightmare.
You don't if it's not. My mom brings to my grandma's house on Christmas, like stuff that she'll.
That's different. Your mom's actually putting in labor for that meal.
Yeah, like the stromboli, she'll heat up at the. But we also are the first ones to arrive.
Your mom makes the stromboli?
Yeah. Very good.
When am I gonna get to taste this?
I mean, you have your. I don't know. Maybe she'll make some. I'll ask her to make some.
A little stromboli?
Yeah.
You're not gonna toss me a piece of stromboli?
It's good. Yeah.
You're sitting on mother's stromboli over here and you didn't tell me about it?
Yeah. She makes
what
it
do you
for
mean
Christmas.
Yeah.
And she'll make it for Thanksgiving, I bet.
You're not gonna.
Maybe not. She might cut.
You're not gonna aluminum foil me a piece?
I'll bring some back.
Just aluminum foil me a piece.
Yeah. Maybe I'll ask her for her recipe and I'll try to make it.
What's that gonna do?
I'll try to make it.
Yeah, ask Stephen King for his typewriter. Give me the fucking book, bro.
Okay.
Give me the stromboli.
Okay, you don't want. All right.
No, I don't want the
You
ingredients.
don't want, you don't want a Stephen King novel in my handwriting.
No, are you kidding me?
Okay.
You'll get every other word,
okay,
backwards. You're not knowing what you're doing.
All right, true.
I'll be looking. One page will be reading the right way. The other page will be reading like it's the Torah. Like you don't fucking know what's happening.
So, but you don't think you should be able to heat up something at someone else's house?
Nah, that's not.
It's rude. Yeah. Unless you already worked it out and it's on the agenda.
Unless it's on their agenda, you don't show up.
They know. Oh, you don't show up. No, you can't show up.
No.
And be like, oh, I got to heat this up.
No.
The oven on a holiday.
Microwave only.
It's like on a holiday, though, all of that's probably pre-planned. I mean, my Christmas, my mom, we have 30 people for Christmas.
I mean,
which is a lot.
I hate to flex on other Italian families from Staten Island, but my mom's rocking 3 fridges, 2 ovens.
Oh, yeah.
My mom's got 3 fucking fridges and 2 on
3 fridges and 2 ovens is a lot.
2 ovens, 3 fridges, and air fryer.
My grandma, we got 2 fridges, 1 oven. That's it.
I know.
And the second fridge is like a luxury to them. Which it is a luxury. It's a luxury. Second fridge is a luxury to. I mean, I don't. Yeah. Sure, most people don't have 2 fridges.
We got the beverage fridge in the basement.
Yeah.
We got the storing fridge downstairs and the all access upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. You also have the apartment.
Yeah, because
you have a second apartment. That's a lot of the Staten Island houses.
That's what it is.
Second apartment.
My grandma used to live with me as a kid, so my grandma died, so then it's just there's an extra.
I guess my grandma on Staten Island has 3 fridges too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also a very similar house.
It's a very standard 3 fridge situation.
Yeah.
My mom's doing good. She's got 3 fucking fridges. Yeah. I remind
my
mom.
Good.
My mom gets all upset about something. I go, Mom, what's there to be upset about?
This is nice.
3 fridges, 2 ovens. She goes, you're right.
I mean, this is what kids are for.
You're right. 3 fridges, 2 ovens. I go, Mom.
That's a good life.
Think about how many cold frescas you got in the basement. You're right. Who cares? I just hit the car into a deer.
No. I mean, your mom is out here hitting cars into deers.
All right.
It's never happened.
So here's the thing. Yeah, whatever. We tell fairy tales.
Yeah, of course.
So I've been assigned, I would say, probably the most crucial part of the meal.
Okay.
Is it the most crucial to everyone? No. Did it become the most crucial to me
Okay,
yesterday?
what is it?
Yes. The cheese. I'm bringing the cheese.
You're bringing the cheese.
I'm bringing.
You're bringing
the
the cheeses that you like.
Of course. What am I gonna bring?
Well, of course. Well, isn't your sister getting the standard cheeses?
Oh, be easy with that talk. Be easy. Don't let them know. Don't let them know.
She's bringing the cheese that we can't fuck up. That we need to have. When all things go bad, at least we'll have the staples.
No, let me. All right, I'm bringing the cheese. Yeah.
You're bringing the B squad cheese.
You don't jump out of an
not the B squad. To me, the A squad cheese.
To the A squad.
Yeah, just not the staples.
You don't jump out of an airplane without having a second shoot on you, bro.
I don't disagree.
At my family events, you're not gonna rely on someone else for cheese without having some cheese in the fridge yourself.
That's good. There's a checks and balances.
Checks and balances. That's what it is.
As a checker, I guess, a maker checker. That's what they used to call it.
But I'm bringing the elite cheeses. You know what I mean?
So, all right. So what cheeses are elite?
Blue.
You're bringing the blue. I thought you were. Are you lying? He's lying. Who are you lying to?
What do you mean? I'm lying to
Your
all the people?
sister's bringing the blue and the cheddar. She said.
Oh, be easy with that talk. No, I'm bringing the blue.
You are?
Yeah. I'm bringing fancy blue.
Okay.
I'm bringing blue.
You're bringing fancy blue.
I'm bringing blue cheese. I'm bringing a brie.
Brie's good. These are top tier cheeses.
Brie, an extra sharp provolone.
That's great.
I don't do Coke no more, but I do
Extra
provolone.
sharp.
If you know, you know.
Okay.
If you know, you know. I be hitting this fucking raw provolone.
That's
the
good.
type that makes you can't feel your face.
I don't know if I've had.
You've never had
I
provolone?
like a sharp cheese.
That
I love cheese. I try almost all the cheeses all the time.
You've never had a cheese that can't make you feel your face? You're doing gummies of the cheese, bro?
I've never, not that intense. I mean, I've had sharp cheese.
I grew up. I know.
Maybe you just have a low tolerance for sharp cheese.
Fuck. Everyone complains. They go, you probably have a low tolerance for weed. Yeah, it's beautiful. I got a low. Yeah, let me have a low tolerance.
I mean, that is great. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you have a low tolerance drinking. Great. My
Yeah,
bank
it's a
account's
lot
high.
cheaper. Yeah.
Let me have a low tolerance for cheese.
That's great.
Get me fucking lifted, you know? So I'm doing the cheese.
All right, extra sharp provolone, brie, blue.
And then I got one more.
What?
I got the fucking curveball.
What is the curveball?
I'm getting one of those port wine cheese balls with the nuts on it.
Okay.
And I'm making it look like a turkey. I found a crafts project online.
When are you doing this? Next week?
Yeah, I'm doing it next
You're gonna
week.
create this thing.
Yeah.
And when do you? What's the prep time on that?
15
Minimum.
minutes?
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a bunch of pretzels, and then you stick like a pepper to make it look like it's
nice.
Right?
Yeah.
And then a couple of little raisins as eyeballs.
Nice.
So I'm doing a little craft because I said, let me show up with something that's a little more fun. Uncle Ba's rolling through with the turkey cheese ball.
Yeah.
You know? You got to roll through. And so I'm doing the cheeses.
Okay.
My mother calls me Tuesday before 10 days before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Monday, what was Monday? 9 days or 10 days, right?
10. Yeah. 10 days. We'll say.
She calls me. She goes, "You're doing the cheese." Doesn't even say hello. "You're doing the cheese." I go, "Yeah, Mom, I'm doing the cheese for
Thanksgiving.
for the cold antipasta at Thanksgiving, right?"
How many total people will be at Thanksgiving? 6, 8?
Oh, it'll be easy. They don't need to know my whole
All
details.
right, sorry.
Who's going? 2, 4, 7. I'm 8,
Yeah.
and I'm allowed to bring friends.
I'm just saying it's the.
I'm allowed to bring friends.
It's the.
That's how you know that your son's a real loser. I'm
Open
allowed to
invite.
bring.
Oh, that's nice because a lot of people don't go home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was told
In the city.
if anyone needs a place.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say this on the pod.
No.
No.
Not listeners of the podcast.
Not listeners. If
Friends.
Yeah,
People that
yeah.
would hang out with you once a month.
Yeah.
More than that.
Yes. They would have to be someone that I love.
A close friend.
I'm reaching out to.
Correct.
Right. So my mother calls. She doesn't even say hello. "You're doing the cheese." I go, "Yeah, I'm doing the cheese, Mom. I'm excited." Leave me alone. I'm excited.
Oh, I'm setting the stage.
No, I know, but
You could be excited.
I could be excited.
Yeah,
I'm doing
you
the
could
cheese.
be excited. Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm doing the cheese.
That's nice.
You know the honor and respect that you need in Italian. I might even throw in some fucking. I'm not even gonna say all the cheeses I'm bringing because I want to drop some fucking boop bop boops.
Wow. Secret cheese alert.
I'm bringing secret cheeses.
All right. Yeah. I mean, that's fun. That's a fun. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring some secret cheeses because if my sister listens, I want to show up and she'll go, "I thought you were only bringing the provolone."
That's nice. Oh, now she knows about the secret cheese.
Oh fuck! I just fucked myself
All right.
once again. Okay.
It's nice. It's nice that you build. Everything is all about the hype, so it doesn't matter. It's all about building the hype for the thing.
So my mom calls me and she goes, "You're bringing cheese?" I go, Yeah. And she goes, "Get them now."
That's what I'm saying.
She goes, "Get them
It's
now."
funny the stakes that
The stakes
are
are
on the
high.
cheese.
The stakes are high for the cheese. She goes, "Get them now." I go, "Ma, it's 10 days before."
Yeah.
She goes, They'll keep. She goes, "I swear to God, next week there's going to be no cheese in Brooklyn." No cheese in Brooklyn. My mom is saying there's going to be no cheese in Brooklyn before Thanksgiving, a non-cheese holiday.
Yeah.
It's not even a cheese holiday.
It's cheese. It's a cheese holiday.
It's a turkey holiday.
It's a cheese holiday.
Stuffing holiday. It's a yams holiday.
But it is with the thing that you're doing. That is very popular. A charcuterie board is going to be at a cheese. It's a cheese holiday too.
Don't you fucking dare ever do that again on this podcast.
What?
Call it the C word.
Okay.
We are an Italian-American podcast here.
Okay.
What
So-
do we call it?
What do you want to call it? Antipasto.
Cold antipasto.
Okay.
We bring the cold air.
All right, but people are gonna make
Were you in
the
a
C words.
Were
People
you
are
in a
gonna make-
sorority? Were you in a sorority?
No.
Okay. Does your dad have a trust fund?
No. What? No.
Okay. So here's the thing. You can't call it a fucking charcuterie board,
People,
okay?
is it fancy to call it charcuterie?
It's just not how we grew up.
Okay.
Because they got famous charcuterie boards, right?
Okay.
It got well known, but
What is
that's
charcuterie? A French word?
not charcuterie.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh, so
Charcuterie. That's a white girl shit.
okay.
Charcuterie
All right.
boards.
I'm sorry.
All
All right, but they're gonna be made. Are you gonna ignore them?
My grandma never put out charcuterie
No,
board
but
on Sunday dinner.
Well, you're talking.
It's called
I'm the-
antipasto.
Everyone that celebrates Thanksgiving isn't your grandma. You're talking about the cheeses. Are they going to be sold? Is this a cheese holiday? People are going to make the C words at their houses, whether you like it or not, at almost everyone's house. We can't ignore this.
Yeah.
So that the cheeses are going to get sold. To say, I mean, every house is going to have a cheese plate, or cold antipasto, charcuterie, cheese, whatever.
No, you're right. Some people
know what
have
I mean?
charcuterie. There's two types of people.
Yeah.
Some people do charcuterie boards and some people do cold antipasto.
Yeah.
Some people are going to heaven and some people aren't.
That's the one criteria.
So, some people catch those rosaries on the way
Okay.
out.
If you're not Italian American, you're going to hell.
And some people are spiritual. No.
That's what Sebastian said.
You know what the funniest part is? I'm not even Catholic.
No.
I'm not even Catholic. If you're not culturally Italian, not even 100%.
Oh, yeah, you're not Roman Catholic.
Fuck the 23 and me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about my
You
ass.
didn't call
Yeah, there's
Roman Catholic.
Yeah, I'll be left behind.
But anyways, there is cheese is going to be bought. So she's not wrong in that. I don't think they're going to sell out of cheese.
My mom's worried that they're going to sell out cheese.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Should I be storming the stores?
Also, I would imagine they know. I would maybe get it on Monday, Tuesday. 10 days out, sell out of cheese seems a little excessive.
You're right. I'll do it Tuesday.
That's good. You're excited for the cheese plate. Are you going to make the cold antipasto?
I'm excited for responsibility.
You're going to plate it.
I'm going to plate it.
That's nice.
I'm going to plate it.
That's good. I love cheese. That's the best. That is a big part of. I don't like turkey. I don't like stuffing. I don't like almost anything that they serve on Thanksgiving. So the cheese and the appetizers is a big part of pretty much all I like.
Do you need a place to come?
No, I can't. I have to go to my mom's having Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, that'll be nice.
With my extended cousins, I believe. So
nice.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bring anything?
No.
Nothing?
I'm not. What is it? No.
Chocolate covered pretzels?
I could bring. Maybe I'll stop and get dessert. Actually, that's a good idea.
You don't. Never mind.
I'll go get it from the bakery in Carroll Gardens.
Oh,
Shout
that's
out.
good.
That's what my usually move is. If I'm going home, it's on the way home. You stop at the bakery in Carroll Gardens. Very good. And I get cookies, cannolis, whatever.
The cookies that come in like the white box.
That's exactly it.
Literally, the cookies don't even need to taste better.
No.
They do, but you're showing a
do
little
taste
more
better.
respect.
Yeah.
You're showing up with
That's
a little
really the
more.
only acceptable. I mean, now though we've gotten lazy. I feel like as a family, we've gotten the plastic boxes from the store.
Same thing for me. This is
But
like
it used to be white box only,
it was white box only.
and then they got
with
popular
with some sort of gold like words and like thrones
and
around.
a string.
Yeah, and
a
the string.
Exactly.
That string, and you could never always with the knife.
Yeah, and now we don't do that. I've seen the plastic box; it's not the same. But that's what I grew up loving is the white box. So we need to get back to that.
We need to go.
I'm gonna bring the white box.
You're gonna have to roll through with the white box.
Yeah, I'll tell my mom.
Even if it's not, I think most like grocery stores you could get a white box situation.
Yeah. What do you think is best case scenario? Oh, Sebastian, you picked up really delicious cheese.
No.
Cheese is great.
Best case scenario is I see someone reach over, grab a bite of cheese, smile and talk to our beautiful family.
That's nice. I mean, that's definitely going to happen.
Best case scenario.
That's great. You're setting
That's
the bar
best
low.
case.
That'll definitely happen.
But that's all you need. I
Yeah.
provide.
Are you wanting to make a dish for Christmas? Like we're talking about this as a training wheels. Are you going to want to make something that doesn't come prepared?
Yeah, I'm gonna want something.
You're going to want a full dish.
I'm gonna want to show up with something. I'm gonna want to do something.
Not just cheese.
Not just cheese.
So you need to knock this out of the park.
I know.
Absolutely zero issues.
There's gonna be zero issues.
Amazing.
There's gonna be
I
zero
hope
issues.
that you continue on your path.
I'm gonna crush.
You're gonna crush.
This is gonna be amazing. I better roll through. I'll take a pic and I'll put it on.
Well, this is nice. You want to have cooking as a hobby. I think this is like
This
if
is
you have one of the best dishes at Christmas now this is. Oh, Sebastian brought this new idea, this new concept that he does.
I know,
and it's really good.
Yeah.
This is how you can make a staple by getting good at cooking. And then everyone will be like, oh, this is also, you could get some respect of like maturity in a way. If you have one of the top dishes at Christmas.
And that is that it goes a lot further than
that goes a lot further than a lot of people
even me just showing up with like not like going to like a cheese store.
Yes. That goes a long way.
It's going to go a long way. It's
this is what I'll say. Tuesday after Christmas is the 27th.
Okay.
If people are reflecting on the weekend and they go, that dish Sebastian made was really good. Yeah. They're thinking about that. That goes a long way. Yeah. That's kind of the goal, I would say, for you.
We got to try some shit
I think you could get, you could do it. You've been getting good at cooking.
I got to get a hot appetizer going.
I think that people will remember.
We got to start. If you got good recipes that I could blow someone's balls off with fucking for this Christmas Eve.
Lunchbox style.
Lukey Lunchbox style, right?
Yeah.
Please send them to the pot.
Yeah.
Send them to the pot. We need good recipes. I'm going to be peeping.
Yeah. I think this is a good goal.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm sorry. Well, this is a call-in episode.
This is a call-in episode.
I'm so sorry.
Before we start the call-in episode.
I like to talk.
Yeah. Before we start the call-in episode, though, I think we want to make a pretty big announcement. Are you cool with this? Are we cool to make this announcement right now?
Do you want me to say it, or would you like to say it?
I think you could say it. You could start it.
No, you could say it.
You want me to say it.
But here's the thing.
All right.
If you're going to say it, gravitas.
You want me to say it like Santa Claus? No, I'm not doing that.
I not want you to say it like Santa Claus. Yeah,
gravitas. Like all right, this winter.
So we are excited about this.
We are very excited.
So this December.
This December. This December. I already fucked it up.
It's okay. I'm here. I'm here. I feel like
Sebastian and I. Should I give him the whole backstory? Sebastian. Am I saying it with a lisp?
No, but you were the other night when you were drunk. It was so fucking funny. The kid couldn't even say my name. He knows me 14 years. He goes,
I don't know you 14 years. Now I know 14 years. I know you 4 years, actually.
Go ahead. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
So Sebastian and I, we decided that to celebrate the holidays, we want to bring some of our closest and favorite people back on the podcast. And we're going to be doing a 12 days of Christmas, Loud About Nothing, spectacular. I mean, we'll just call everything spectacular at this point. But we're going to do the 12 days, Loud About Nothing's 12 Days of Christmas. I think that's the official title we'll roll with. Loud About Nothing's 12 Days of Christmas. And we're going to be bringing on past favorite guests, people that we want to be hanging out with during the holidays. Not that we don't love all the guests that have ever come on, but we're going to be bringing some of the favorites back for the holidays. And we're going to be doing an event with everyone. We're going to be doing a holiday themed event with everyone for the holidays. We're going to be putting it on YouTube. Then they're going to come on. We're going to do a podcast about it. And we're going to release the 3 weeks leading up to Christmas, 12 podcasts. So the 12 days of Christmas.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Here's why. Where this came from was someone DM'd me and they said,
I was going to go back to the origin of where this came from, but let's hear your version of where this came from.
I brought this idea to you.
Let's hear your version of where this came from.
Someone DM'd me and said what makes New York City so magical around the holidays?
Okay.
And then I was thinking about like logistic stuff with us, and I was like, maybe we try to show people what makes Christmas so magical around the holidays.
That's a nice that's a nice story.
Great.
I'll also say after the last show, 2 shows ago, we had Lil Frex on. She was like, I want to come back on the podcast. We were hanging out with Steve Gray, who just had been on the podcast, and we were smoking a joint on Christie Street.
This is the magic of Christmas.
Me, you, and Steve Gray.
I'm trying to show people the magic of Christmas
on Christie Street, and we're like, "Yo, for the holidays, Maybe we should just have a bunch of people come back on and do holiday shit.
Here's the thing. I brought it up in that scenario.
What?
I brought that because I brought that idea up.
Okay.
But it was because of this message.
Oh, because of this message. I remember
I'm
being
telling
like,
the
let's just
original.
try to get a bunch of people on the podcast for December. I remember us talking about that. Oh, yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, we could do like a 12 Days of Christmas thing. We'll get Steve. I want to announce some of the people that are going to be coming on because
someone said, "What makes Christmas so?" Why we're doing this? Someone said, "What makes Christmas so magical?" And we want to.
We didn't even decide that we were going to do events with people until we were in your kitchen.
We want to show people what makes Christmas so magical.
Yeah. That's very true. Very true. We're going to be showing people what makes Christmas so magical. 12 days, loud about nothings, 12 days of Christmas. We're very excited.
You think when they invented Reese's that the peanut butter actually ran into the chocolate? Sometimes people put a spin on something, Robbie.
That's nice.
People sometimes remember.
But the spin is almost more, is after a show, we're in front of the comedy club and Lil Frex Caveat Comedy Club. And she's like, I want to come back on the podcast. And then we were sitting smoking a joint with Steve, and we were laughing. And we were like, yeah, we should just have all of our friends back on the podcast for the holidays. That's how I remember it. You remember it as this magical DM. I wish it was an elf at that point. I wish a fucking elf showed up at your apartment and was like, what makes Christmas in New York so magical? If we're going to lie, why make it a DM?
Because we got to keep in the world. We're keeping the world existent.
Okay. It was someone from the North Pole DM'd Sebastian.
I got a DM.
Yeah.
DM. It was
they love Target.
Request,
yeah.
And I go, whoa, what's this?
Yeah.
I looked in it, and it was a voice memo. It says, oh, ho, ho.
Santa. It's a
Sebastian.
direct. All right, this is now, I think, the best option is that this is a direct mission from Santa Claus that we have to carry out.
So, Sebastian,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hear that you want to show the world what makes New York so magical around Christmas.
I like this. This is our. We have to do this for Santa Claus. If we don't, we'll be on the naughty list. This is a mission.
Bitch, I've been on the naughty list.
This is coming. This is coming from Santa Claus himself. If we don't do these 12 days of Christmas, Christmas is ruined.
Christmas is ruined.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I wanted to bring it up on this episode because I want people to call in, because you can call in throughout this and we'll take calls throughout this. I think if you have holiday focused questions for the holidays, you're invited to be a part of this.
Yes.
And I'm going to say some of the people that we have coming.
Great.
So that if you want to ask a certain question to a certain person.
And we'll release a full list of that.
Yeah,
so
we're going to
people
release
know.
a full list of everyone who's booked for the Loud About Nothing 12 Days of Christmas.
So you could specifically call a guest that we have on to talk about something, which is going to be fun and new and interesting for us.
Yeah, and if you already listen to the show, obviously, and you're listening to this episode, obviously you like the call-ins or you called in. So please, continue to do that. And we'll try to at least take one call per guest episode.
Go ahead, say some guests.
All right, so we got coming back on the podcast, Luke Manley, Devin Ritchie, Brian Frangie, Shannon O'Neill. For the first time ever, Alex Dixon is coming on the podcast, which is very exciting. Lil Frex will be back, Steve Gray, Raleigh Williams, and Tariq Lowe.
This is beautiful.
I'm very excited. So if you have any questions, you've listened to those episodes. If you haven't, you could go listen to them in preparation. But we're very excited. These are, our friends that are coming back on the podcast. We're going to be doing a bunch of holiday activities around New York. We already have it all booked out. And call in for those guests, 929-900-6393.
Wonderful.
We're
Robbie?
very excited. We do have some calls.
I think we should hit the calls.
All right,
now.
let's hit the calls.
Yo, have y'all ever had Chinese food, like takeout, Chinese takeout specifically, outside of New York? And I'm not even talking about, like, New York City. I'm talking about, like, just as a whole, generally, New York has better Chinese food. Even in Long Island, you can get good-ass Chinese takeout. Some places are better than others, but I feel like general consensus is it's pretty good. I moved out of state a couple years ago. We're in the fucking trenches out here, but it's bad. I don't know. I'm really sad about it. I think I'm hormonal, and I just wanted some Chinese food, and I don't know. It's made me depressed, and I needed to tell somebody about it. Just so I'm not talking about like food from China. I'm talking about Chinese takeout, like specifically. Like, whoa, I don't know. I feel sick. Good night, guys. I love you.
My first thing
What?
is this woman calling from a Chinese restaurant?
That's what I
whispering.
was like. That's what I was.
Just so you know,
first-
I ate a horrible meal at the Chinese. Like, is she at the
she's-
restaurant?
Well, then, yeah, that's what I was.
She's whispering.
That was my first takeaway.
Like, is
obviously.
she at the counter? Be like, I can't believe I ordered Chinese food. They suck. Yeah, that's me, Denise.
It does. Well, then she's like, "Oh, I moved out here, and we're in the trenches." She even made it even lower.
I know.
So it was like, oh, I was like, oh, can everyone just hear her talking about? Maybe she's in a tight knit community, very far from New York City, and they love their Chinese food.
It
But
is funny.
It does sound like she's almost in the bathroom of a Chinese restaurant,
100
takeout spot.
It is like places will be like, no, they say that Chinese. We got a good Chinese place. Like everyone loves to say that. When I went to, I went up to, where did I go to perform? The college.
Dartmouth.
Yeah, I went to some Thai. It was the highest rated thing was some Thai place.
Yeah. Wasn't that good? I mean, the food outside of certain places is bad. Just as harder to get certain ingredients, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like
man.
for cheap.
Of course, but also, of course, Long Island has good Chinese food.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, Long
Staten
Island.
Island.
Are you
Long
kidding
Island,
me?
right outside of Jersey.
The home of the takeouts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Long Island is the home of the
Long Island
takeout.
is the home of the takeouts.
Yes.
No
More
one
so
goes
than
to
Staten
pick it up.
Island, you think?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know if I just grew up and my parents didn't have a lot of money. We never got delivery.
Yeah.
We always drove.
Yeah, yeah.
It was always pickup, never delivery.
Yeah, yeah.
Long Island, they delivered.
Really?
Staten Island, we got pickup.
You're closer, maybe.
I'll do the fucking work.
Yeah.
But Staten Island has this idea of like why would I pay someone to do something I could do?
That's true.
Well, what the fuck? I can't drive my car there.
Yeah, that is very much exactly.
And if we ever got delivery, my mom would always ask about the pizza delivery guy. How'd he look? The pizza? How was he?
Really?
Yeah.
I guess sometimes
'Cause
we
there's
would
all
get
these-
pizza delivery. It depends on where it was from.
Yeah,
Because there was some that were very
fucked
close
up
to us.
kids.
Yeah, but it would be my friends after a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My friends would, and then you have to like, oh, your friend was here. We gave him a nice tip. Like that was
That's
after a little
nice.
bit. My mom would know that my friend was going to deliver it.
Oh, that's nice.
Tom works on Thursdays for this pizzeria, so maybe we would do that.
When I
Or
was
one of the boys that her friend's kids. Oh, he got a job at a pizzeria. We'll order. Yeah, yeah.
when I was like very young, we would never get delivery, but occasionally we would, and I would get so excited if I was the person to go downstairs and give the money and the tip.
Yeah.
Oh God, to be 10 years old and tip someone $3, you feel like
It's fun when you're 10 years old. There's a wonderment of so many. Any new experience just feels very, I don't know, adventurous.
when someone goes, "Do you need change?" and you
No.
go, "Keep the change." Keep the change as
Yeah.
a 10-year-old.
We should rehearse it.
It was so,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
of course I would rehearse. I
Yeah.
was so excited.
Yeah, definitely.
And my dad would be standing around the bend, and he'd take the pizza box right out of my hands because they wouldn't let me walk up the stairs with it
Yeah,
because they didn't want me busting my ass.
yeah, definitely.
But like I remember the excitement of giving the delivery person a tip. But also, as I said, Staten Island, we didn't get delivery a lot.
No.
It was always, I could fucking drive there. Why would I pay someone to drive me?
Yeah,
It's my dad. He always goes. He goes. We learn how to do brake pads. That's a job we don't need a mechanic for.
that's good.
I got that. We need a mechanic.
Yeah.
Dad, what
You're
are
not
we
gonna do
talking?
brake pads parallel parked in Brooklyn.
What are we
Like,
talking
I
about?
mean, yeah, you probably need.
When I was a kid,
But Staten Island, that's a little different.
oh, my grandpa, I would have.
But even
to
the
stand
generation,
there.
yeah, the generation above them, it's like they had a much bigger realm of what they could do and not have to pay somebody for.
My grandpa would build a car.
Yeah,
My grandma said the first car that my grandpa had no floors.
yeah.
Had no floor.
My grandpa.
There was no floor on my grandpa's
Yeah.
car.
My one uncle dropped out of school. He could barely read and write, but he could build a car from scratch.
I know.
Like 13 years old, he dropped out of school to build cars.
What's like 2 generations ago, people could build a car.
Yeah.
I can't even if my charger isn't working, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
start
my grandpa
crying.
built my grandma's house. They moved from Brooklyn when the house in Staten Island that my grandpa built was ready. And that's like, but 2 generations, that is gone. But there's new shit. There's like computer. I guess there's new
There's also
things that I wouldn't pay somebody to do.
There's also not new shit.
Yeah,
I don't know how to paint a wall.
that's true.
There's also not new
Yeah,
shit.
that's true. I
don't
guess
know.
we don't know how to do a lot of
Hang
shit.
a painting?
Yeah, I mean, YouTube, I would figure out that. I would probably figure out paint a wall on YouTube.
Of course.
Or call somebody.
I mean, if we're being told transparency,
yeah.
my dad came here and he was like,
painted this black
I'm
wall,
gonna
baby.
I'm going to show you how to paint.
This is
and
it.
when your dad shows you how to do something, he does it and goes, look,
Yeah.
and doesn't let you do shit.
Also, that's another thing. Doing is learning a lot of times.
I did the second coat of this wall.
That's good. So you would feel comfortable doing it again.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's what, I mean, yeah, you got to do it to learn it, and we don't have to do it.
We don't have to do it.
So it's a little bit on that generation. If you really want someone to learn, you have to let them do it.
Yeah, I'm not a visual. I'm
Most people, I would say, have to do it to because you need to work out what works. There's variables that don't present themselves until you're actually doing it.
Education.
With
the
boys. All right. What do you have any other opinions on? I've never had Chinese food, as we know. I've never really indulged in Chinese takeout.
Oh God, I love Chinese food so much. Beautiful.
All right, we got another call.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Sebastian? What up, Daddy? Robbie. Thanksgiving Eve, question. At what age are you too old to be going out and blacking out on Thanksgiving Eve? I'm 28. Every year now, go home, back my hometown, flooded, 20-year-olds, 19, 18, out and about at the bars, fucked up. And I'm like, is this even worth it? Is this what I'm looking to do? I don't know. You guys still going out for Thanksgiving Eve? Am I crazy to go out for Thanksgiving Eve? You tell me. Appreciate it.
Interesting. I have some thoughts.
What's your thoughts?
First of all, I think there's two different questions going on here. I think we could end the question at, am I too old to be blacking out? Question mark. And there's another question of, am I too old to be going out for Thanksgiving Eve? I will say, I do think Thanksgiving Eve, this might be controversial, is one of the last days left where it's maybe more socially acceptable to black out. You know what I mean? It's like when you're 21, almost every day is like, all right, or not 21, when you're in college, say.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You blacked out on a Wednesday in the middle of March. Maybe not that weird.
People get a license if it's a drinking holiday, you're saying. So people have license to go a little harder than normal.
I would say so. I would say it's maybe the last acceptable blackout day. But when you, or like I'm giving out blacking out.
Day, I think might be a little more acceptable.
Acceptable to black out. But not for everybody.
Yeah, no, not
to
for
quote the
everyone.
great Christopher Maltasanti. Hell is an Irish bar on St. Patrick's Day every day. Not everybody celebrates St. Patrick's Day. Not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving Eve, but everybody has this like sentiment of going home and being in their hometown. Not everyone, but a lot of people do.
Sure, people that go away for college.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're Irish, thanks St. Patrick's Day.
I think no, you're too old.
Yeah. I mean, if you're too old to black out.
Oh,
this person's then too old to black out. That's basically what I'm saying. You're saying.
Yeah, I think you're too old to black out.
28 years old, too old to black out.
Yeah, you're too old
no
to black out.
No matter what the context.
I think you try to avoid it at all costs. I think the thing about Thanksgiving Eve is if you're going into it being like, I want to black out, you're too old for that. If you do it by accident, that's different. After like 23, you shouldn't be purposely seeking to black out. No, yes.
You need some, yes. There's some things you got to figure out.
100%.
Maybe even 22.
Yeah, I would say that like if you're going into the night being like, I'm going to black out, that's a tough one.
Blacking out, not a good thing.
No.
You lose, you don't remember things. Inherently bad thing. Not a fun thing.
Yeah.
It is more acceptable, but also you look dumb because it's like that's kind of the holidays to make not to make an ass out of yourself, but it's like everyone's back in their hometown bar drinking. Somebody's gonna black out. That's kind of what that's I guess where I'm going with it.
Yeah, but let it be the younger people. Let it be
But even older, like you might get a 40-year-old person who's blacked out, I feel like, at a local bar.
And everyone will laugh about
100%.
Everyone will laugh about them.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, someone gave me advice. Don't be the first person to be fucked up. Be the last person to be fucked up.
I mean, that's good advice.
Yeah.
Harder sometimes to do, but yeah, that's good advice.
Yeah, it's like the first person that is fucked up, everyone's gonna laugh at. Everyone's gonna be like, "Look at them!
Yeah.
Can you believe this?" Yada yada. The last person that's fucked up, they go, "Wow, I had an amazing night, and look at me, I'm hammered right now."
Yeah.
That's great.
Also, everyone else is fucked up, so they're not looking at you, and you're doing nothing out of the norm.
1,000%.
Yeah. No, man, that's good advice.
Start the nights because people start the night with shots.
Yeah.
End the night with shots. It's gonna hurt no matter what tomorrow.
I mean, I can't do shots. I've been saying no. People have bought me shots. I'm like, I can't.
That's good.
It is good.
I mean, I didn't want to bring up, but you're no man to give advice on this topic right now.
Why?
Because you're face down in toilet bowls.
I was face down toilet bowl on Saturday.
Yeah, what are we talking here?
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm saying
It's
it's more about should you be blacking out, but also should you go out on Thanksgiving Eve is another question that I will also address.
He called into the podcast because he knew he knew who he was calling and he wanted an answer from you. It's like when you ask.
All I was saying are you there's two separate questions. Are you too old to black out? Are you too old to go out for Thanksgiving Eve? Those are two separate questions.
He did not ask you a question to get a real answer. He asked you a question to get affirmed of what he already thought.
No, I don't.
He was asking for confirmation on his beliefs already.
No, I didn't give him confirmation necessarily. I do think
You
though,
said it's the last moment.
I think it's the last, one of the few last days to go.
Hey, Shaq, is basketball the best sport?
No, that's not.
Hey,
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but
There's a few. I guess on your wedding day, is it not to get blacked out, but to get very drunk?
I would never get blacked out.
I guess not
on my
blacked out.
Wedding day.
I'm trying to think of days that it's acceptable to get really drunk.
You hit a certain age, none.
Yeah, that's the answer.
You hit a certain age, none.
That's the answer. I guess so. But I don't think it's necessarily too old to go out for Thanksgiving Eve. I haven't since pandemic. But
are you gonna this year?
I don't know. Some of my friends want to. Probably not. I don't know.
I will not be.
Yeah, you're not.
No.
Yeah, you're definitely not. Where would you go? On Staten Island.
Oh, easy.
I mean, yeah. I guess there's places to go. I don't know.
I would not go.
We lived in Staten Island for 5 months. We didn't really go to a bar.
No.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe will I go? If you have some friends from high school that you want to see and you talk, I wouldn't go I'm just gonna show up to the local bar by myself. I mean, I don't know. If you want to do that, do that. But I would try not to get blacked out.
Beautiful.
But if you want to go out, go out.
There we go. Robbie gave you every answer we could ever want.
What do you mean? I said try not to get blacked out.
If you want to go out, go out. If you don't get blacked out.
No, I didn't say you could. I'm not saying
I wish I was your kid.
Why?
Because I'd feel like I'll be allowed to do everything.
Yeah, there's nuance to all these situations. I would tell my kid, don't get blacked out. If you want to go out, go out. All right. We have a beautiful call.
Hi, boys. It's Bella. I failed to give a name last time, but it's the Cypriot High School caller. I'm sure you remember why I called. I was asking for advice for writing a play for my drama class. Anyway, I just performed it the second and last night, and I wanted to say a massive thank you because it went so well. I genuinely believe that it's because of your advice. Sebastian, you said write what you know, and we did. We wrote about writing a play. And while I was on stage, I was think of Sebastian and Robbie and what they said and how they said it's not always about what you say, but what you do. And I did do and I did say funny things. The audience loved it. We got many compliments, and I do attribute all that to you. So thank you so much. I love you both very much. Still listen. So yeah, thanks so much. Bye.
Bella, that's
beautiful.
so beautiful. I'm so happy that it went well. I'm so happy. I appreciate the thank you, but you are literally the one who did all the work.
Yes.
Let's remember that. I talk out my ass, and you actually wrote something down and applied it and did a play. That's fucking awesome.
Performed it. Yeah.
Oh God, that's
it's hard
so
to perform
nice.
something you wrote.
Yeah, it's hard to do anything.
That's very vulnerable for that age, I feel like.
Oh God, that's so literally so amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I'm so happy it went well. I'm so happy that you wrote about something that you know. That's beautiful.
And for it to be funny.
Oh God.
even harder, I would say, to write comedy at that. Because if you write drama, I don't know, it's harder to write comedy.
Yeah.
Because there's an expectation that people are gonna laugh.
I know. And
Drama's just like, oh, they're doing their thing. Like, you're not getting that immediate feedback. Whereas comedy, you're like, all right, there should be a laugh here. That's scary.
I know. I'm so happy that you
That's
did
amazing that it went well.
That's so nice. Yeah. There were kids in my school that did this. They called it Sing.
Oh, I remember. I've heard of this.
Sing competition.
Yeah,
where they
I've
would
heard of it.
write plays and then take music to the like Broadway songs and do parody songs of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and choreograph it, and it
was
would
a
be
whole
all
play.
student run. Yeah, yeah.
It was a whole, and it was it was like teams.
Yeah.
They would have freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors, and they would compete who had the best one.
Yeah, I have a friend who did this on Staten Island.
Yes.
It's actually a really cool thing that Staten Island does.
It's very cool. And my sister wrote and directed hers.
Oh, wow.
Junior and senior year.
Yeah, this is great.
And it's rare that the seniors don't win.
Okay.
Because you expect the seniors.
Yeah,
are the
you
oldest.
also you kind of give it to the seniors.
You give it to the seniors. My
She won as a junior.
sister won as a junior.
Did she win as a senior also?
I don't know. I assume so.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But winning as a junior was the big.
Yeah. That was the big accomplishment. And I did them in my school. And I remember
Oh, you did?
Oh, I didn't write them.
But you performed.
I
in them.
performed. They like wrote a part for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I sang a song with some. I even think I kissed them.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember if I kissed them. Hope I did.
Were you doing like comedy or not as much?
No. It was like
It was
serious.
serious.
Yeah, I was doing like a little situation.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't even the funny guy in the play.
In Sing.
In Sing, there was like these other guys that would. There's this arc of like what a comedy person is in high school, and it's that they dance committedly to songs that girls typically like.
Okay. That's what a comedy person does in high school.
Like the funny guys will do a choreographed dance to like a song that mostly women like.
Because it was funny to be feminine.
That was like an arc.
That was a big thing.
They would
I don't
wear
know. It probably still is, to be
I'm sure
honest.
they would wear matching costumes. They would wear like tearaway clothes that they tore away.
Yeah.
And then they would like have a shirt of like the principal on it. We love Principal Hecht or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
It was like the funny guys were literally guys that were just like, okay, we're attractive enough that we're comfortable with taking the swing.
100%.
We're attractive enough that we're comfortable taking the swing with our feminine side in front of.
I was thinking about this the other day, how that was like cool almost at my school.
To pretend
For a masculine guy to be very feminine.
Yeah.
Which was interesting.
That is weird.
Which is probably not great.
No, I mean,
I'm also now thinking back.
It's inherently like they're
a little homophobic.
making fun of gay people,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, that was the funny guys in Sing. They did some sort of fucking bullshit in Sing song or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And they just really danced, committed, and slid on the floor. And one took their shirt off, and everyone was screaming, and the teachers go, oh, that's Zach.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It was like eye roll, like let them be. And me, I'm saying funny things.
Yes.
I'm making points about what the society is.
That's what you were doing? You were doing George Carlin type jokes.
Someone called me the Allegory King.
You were.
I'll show you my yearbook. Someone called me the Allegory King.
Wow. So you've always been an allegory guy.
I would like to talk. And teachers don't appreciate that much as pretending to fucking be gay.
No. I mean, that's what it was.
Which is wild.
Yeah. I mean, that was a weird phenomenon where like
they're all
the
Rockettes
really
now,
jocks.
by the way.
I mean, yeah. But this is also, now that we say it in this way, it's almost like those TikTok hotties.
I know.
Where like that first generation of, I guess, high school aged men who became famous on TikTok doing the savage dance.
Of course. And it's not
so
even.
tales all this time in a way.
They get licensed to do it because they're masculine or fucking hot enough.
Yeah.
That it's funny.
But it's funny. It's fun. It's just fun, I think. Just like embrace yourself if that's how you feel.
I also don't think that's. I think that's a privilege that's given to some and not all.
Yeah.
Of being able to dance in a way that a committed way that everyone.
Well, because you would get I guess you would get made fun of for being gay.
Yeah.
Which you would know if nobody's doing that, then it's just like live free.
But that's not.
But that's just not the reality.
That.
I mean, hopefully that is a one day a reality. It seems that the younger generation is more progressive.
But we can't play in
fantasy,
utopia, right? So what are we talking?
I think that would be.
Let's play in the
world
we live in, Robbie.
I mean, this is the world we grew up in.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been as. It's not.
No,
as cool. It's only cool for the hot jocks.
The guy that was good at dancing, no, it was like, oh, can you believe they're all wearing their football jerseys and then took it off?
Yeah,
that's what's they go.
Was funny.
They were so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are so funny because they dance and they're boys.
Yeah.
Look at them. They normally throw balls, and today they're dancing. Oh, God.
I mean, this is true.
This is what it was.
Yeah. So to actually be funny is beautiful.
Can you believe they're doing a typically feminine or gay activity? These masculine boys. That's what it was.
I mean, it's that.
And they
was
were
like a Mr. like any type of those talent. Or a one-act play or anything like that. That is the big joke.
The big joke is, can you believe this hot masculine guy is not being hot masculine right now?
Yeah, like a Grease, or I mean, more of a High School Musical.
And they are always the cliche funny guys in high school.
Yeah, which isn't
the truth.
No,
if you're in high school now,
but not if you actually do the play. I don't think, because then you have to commit to it.
Well, they just
you
did
could be
dance.
the jock. Yeah, but like the jock who it tries out for the lead in the play, that's a little bit different of a. He's committing to it.
But that's not what it was.
No, that's not. No.
But these were literally guys that were called. People were like the funny guys.
Wow.
So if you're in high school and you're like, oh, that's what people think the funny guy is.
That's not that funny. That's not funny at all.
I mean, yes, the people will laugh.
Yeah.
People will laugh.
I hope that it's less and less. I hope that the younger generation is not like that.
Yeah, we hope. We pray.
Yeah.
Maybe praying doesn't help.
I mean, committing.
Praying, I would say, doesn't help that situation. All right, Robbie. I think that's wonderful. I'm happy that you're doing plays. That's so great. I hope that you continue doing that if you found joy in doing it.
Absolutely. I think this is a great exercise. It is great. Even the sing, I would say 90% of it was probably very great. Learn team building, learn how to produce something. It's cool for high school to put that on like high school kids.
I loved it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, Robbie. We got, do we have time for one more call?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm seeing this guy who I'm not actually really seeing because he lives across the pond, but he's into hot wifing. What are your thoughts on hot wifing? And if you don't know it, please Google it, because he is trying to get me to fuck other men and like record it for him. And I think I'm getting into it. So let me know what you guys think. Bye. Love you. The brown-haired one.
Love you, the brown-haired one. Me sitting over here like a bunch of fucking liver. A bunch of shit liver. Like I don't give my heart.
I read that as her signing off as she's the brown-haired one.
No fucking way, bro. No way.
If you're correct, that's an interesting call.
She literally said, I love you. And she went, wait, I don't want the fucking fat loser to think I love him. I don't think so. I don't want the fucking.
Well, please call back and distinguish what you meant.
I don't want the loser to think I love him.
Okay.
God forbid. He figures out where to triangulates this phone call and then yada yada, right?
No, I don't read it as that.
I don't want the loser. I want the brown hair one. And she didn't know. She stumbled because she was gonna say the hot one.
Okay.
She was gonna say the skinny one. And then she said, no.
You might be right.
The most politically correct version of this is blonde hair and brown hair. That's the most politically correct way to differentiate the two of us.
You might be right. If so, is she asking me is this, what is this call then?
It gives a lot of weight to this call then.
This call is about her sleeping with, what's hot wiping? Do you know what hot wiping is?
No.
I mean, we could use context clues.
Hot wifing?
Hot wiping, I think it was called.
Hot wiping?
I don't know.
That's when you turn a bidet up too high.
That's what I thought.
Hot wiping.
Maybe it's not hot wiping. It must not be. Hot
Hop wifing.
What?
Hop wifing.
Oh, maybe that. Hop wifing? I don't know. We just got to take it for what she described, which is boyfriend across a cuck, a Artie Bucco.
A cuck, yeah. A cuck, which is fine.
Yeah, cuck situation.
Sounds like the best of all worlds for you.
I mean,
it's it.
I mean, what's To me, it's a little weird. I would just move on from this person probably.
Yeah, but
unless you enjoy fucking people and sending it to this person, but it doesn't seem like you're gonna have, unless there's like planned 6 months. I don't know. Yeah. Unless this is the relationship you want with this person, is I film myself fucking people and then just send it to him.
If that's what you like, that's
if that's
not the
what
worst.
you like, no,
not at all. That's
if you're into it.
I don't think
but I don't know what you're building with the person in Europe. I guess maybe nothing. Maybe you're just that. Maybe you're just trying this out for a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I also don't think I'd try. What's wrong with trying?
Yeah.
I truly think there's nothing wrong with trying anything.
If you're comfortable having a sex date.
Well, yes, that's what I mean. If you want to try it, try it. Like, don't let your judgments, like, there's no judgments from me. No. So, like, I know people judge themselves the hardest.
Yeah.
You know? So, I guess, I don't know if you're calling in to be like, oh, this isn't a big deal. We don't judge you. Yeah, no, not at all.
Would you record a sex tape?
No.
You wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
You would.
Something light.
Not send it to anyone.
No.
But you wouldn't feel like once it's on the video camera, it wouldn't make you feel anxious.
We've already talked about this. There's live photos.
There's live photos.
There's live photos, which is basically YouTube short of my dick. A live photo is a YouTube short of my dick.
I guess so.
And you just see me trying to catch the angle. That's what it is.
So I guess it's already out there.
You see the light.
It already exists.
You see the flash and me trying to get
the angle right.
And a couple of mini Coke bottles in the back for perspective. Yeah.
I would probably feel a little anxious.
Anytime I see someone like posting next to the pyramid being the same size as the pyramid, I always message them. I go, how'd you do that? How'd you get those perspectives so right? I'm asking for a dick pic, friends.
Yeah. I think I would feel anxious. I don't know.
I would feel anxious too.
Once it was done recording.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, that exists. I don't know. It's a lot of trust. I guess if you find somebody and you love, that's my thing.
Also, people are open.
Some people are open.
Nice.
Yeah.
Some people are like, who cares?
Which is great and no judgment.
Yeah, I love that.
So many people have sex tapes. I would be willing to say more than 50% of people have sex tapes.
Yeah. I know people that had sex tapes when you had to put the mini DVD into the recorder and set up a video camera.
With this, most people have somewhat of a sex tape.
With door cams?
Yeah, and
You catching me on the knobs. Yeah. I'm getting knobs on the knobs, ma.
Of course. I mean, if you're into the person, I don't know how lasting the Europe relationship is.
You know how pissed all these fucking FedEx guys must be that they with this knob cameras now?
Yeah, I guess that was a big Alexa. This new wave of home security is taking out that UPS hookup that used to be so sacred and part of American. It was the fabric of American society, the UPS hookup.
You don't see, I swear
which
to
is
God.
slowly deteriorating.
The last milkman retired. The last milkman retired as soon as the knob video camera came out.
You think so?
Because what's the fucking point anymore?
That's it.
I can't even have illegitimate children.
I know.
I can't have, there's no milkmen because they record the doorbell.
Yeah.
There's no milkmen. So. You got rid of the industry.
I bet you it's harder to recruit UPS guys. A big perk of the job disappeared.
Oh, you wonder why your mails and packages all fucked up. Get rid of the video camera on the doorknob.
Yeah, we'll get that elite quality back.
Yeah, you'll get. Yeah, they'll be delivered. Okay. Find out what Brown could do for you. That's the slogan, right?
Is it?
I hope so. Or else I'm just speaking out of pocket wildly. I pray that's the slogan.
UPS slogan. Did they just? I think they. They might have had what Brown can do for you. They retired it 2010, but hey, it existed once. You weren't crazy. You didn't make it up.
I wasn't. Yeah.
You didn't make it up.
No.
No. I mean, if you're into it, you're into it.
If you're into it,
I don't necessarily. I wouldn't expect anything from the Europe guy. But hey, it's a fun experiment.
Cool. Continue. I want her to get all your advice. I don't want to intrude mine. From the man you don't love. No. I would never.
I don't. That's my end of my advice.
That's my advice?
Yeah.
I see why she loves you.
Oh, she loves me. I forgot.
Yeah, I see why.
929-900-6393. Thanks everybody who called in.
That's beautiful. I love that.
And please call in for the 12 Days of Christmas. Loud About Nothing presents 12 Days of Christmas.
I love that. Yeah, we're going to be doing things. We're going to be putting a lot more stuff on the YouTube that won't be existing on the pod, which will be fun. We'll be talking about stuff. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited to go into the holiday season, and I'm really actually very excited to be sharing it with the people. It's one of the times I feel happy, and I was telling Robbie why I'm so excited and happy about doing this stuff is like we're forcing ourselves to do activities that we want to do that we might not have done otherwise.
Absolutely.
So I think that's...
I mean, Santa Claus is forcing us to do this.
Of course.
If we don't do this, this is a direct mission coming down from Santa Claus himself.
I got a DM.
He got a DM from the North Pole. A voice memo.
Yeah, a voice memo from Santa Claus. But it'll just be nice. There's so much.
No, very nice. I'm excited.
So much you put on hold as a fucking single man. Any single people. I'm just speaking for myself. That it would be nice to do these like fucking stupid, silly things that I probably would only have done if I had a partner.
Yeah.
So it's nice that we will be doing it together. I'm really excited about it.
Some of the things
I was going to make a joke, but then I didn't want to.
Some of the things we wouldn't probably do with a partner, and it'll be like this is the advantage of being fun and being single.
Yes, that is true. So we're gonna get best of both worlds.
Yeah. Should I read the list of who's coming on if people want to call in for those people again?
No, we'll give them warning a little bit beforehand. All right. And also, we have a show on
tonight. When this episode comes out, we have a show tonight. So come out to that. That's November 18th at 9:30 p.m. We're very excited. Please come out to that. And then our next show will be of the holiday spirit, we'll say. That'll be December 16th. I don't think it's going to be a New York phenomenal. So be on the lookout for that show. That's going to be a star-studded lineup. We're very excited about that. And you can already grab tickets for that and the stream that's available. The stream also available for tonight. Please scoop that if you're not in New York.
And that'll be good for a week. So in case you listen on Friday, most people don't watch that live. They watch it over the week any point they want. So you could scoop that and watch it anytime you want. Beautiful, Robbie. All right, hit the fucking music.